Welcome, how are you all? So, today we are going to watch The Domestic. Friends, imagine you are stuck in a place where only different types of gangs rule. People of every gang want to kill you, just want to kill you. They have a simple rule: join their gang or die. This much introduction is enough. Come, let's watch the movie. So, the movie starts from a city in America where the population is increasing day by day. If the population is not controlled, then it can become a big danger in the future. So, the government takes a decision that it will kill the people of the city by releasing a poisonous gas in the air. It is fine if as many die as possible, and only those who survive will live here. The government has come up with a very clever idea to reduce the population. Tell me, to kill people by poisoning them. Now, to do this, poisonous gas is released in the city from a plane. The poor people of the city are unaware of the fact that the government has made arrangements to kill them. Due to that gas, lots of people die in no time, and some unlucky people survive. Yes, friends, the luck of those who are left is very bad, because now the criminals have formed small gangs together inside the city. The government is not concerned about this, because their plan to finish the population has been successful. Now, what will be the new beginning after the population is finished? New gangs have been formed, which are asking the few remaining people to join their gangs, and if they do not join, they kill them. Although there are many gangs in the movie, I will tell you the names of the important ones among them. Their names are Nails and Cherish Kids. These are the names of all the gangs. But those people who are left alive and do not want to join gangs, want to live a normal, peaceful life, are called domestic. And these domestic victims are those gangs. Now, we are shown Mark, who lives in the same city where gangs live. Mark's wife is Nina, whose parents live in the city of Milwaukee. So, Nina keeps contacting them over the radio, but there has been no response from them for the last 2 weeks. That is why Nina wants to go to Milwaukee. Maybe there are no gangs there, so she can live a peaceful life with Mark at her parents' house. Now, Mark does not want to go, because he knows that the place will not be safe either. Who knows whether there are gangs there or not, but still, he agrees to go there for Nina, because earlier they had argued over this very thing, and the matter had reached the point of divorce. But Mark wants to maintain his relationship with Nina, so he starts packing his things for her so that he can go to Milwaukee. Mark's friend also discourages him, saying, "Friend, don't go there. Reaching there is like passing through a jungle of lions. Many gangs can kill both of you on the way." But due to Nina's stubbornness, Mark is forced to take a decision to go there, which will not change now. As soon as Mark is about to take the car out of the garage, some people of the Nails gang reach there. So, Mark and Nina very carefully hide inside the car, because if the gang members see them, they will kill them. But then the members of the Sheets gang also come there, who had attacked Nails, because all the gang members hate each other. The Sheets gang members also see Mark, but before they can shoot him, Mark breaks the garage door with the help of the car and immediately runs away from there. This saves his life. Now, after coming a little distance, they see a house on the way. So Mark decides to stay there tonight, because it is about to get dark, and gang members become more active in the dark. Mark comes inside the house, fighting with a gun, so that if any gang member is already present in the house, he can kill him. Someone is present in the house, but not alive. The dead body of the owner of the house is lying on the bed, who was brutally killed by some gang member. Mark then ties both the bodies with a cloth and puts them in the basement. Otherwise, who will be able to sleep if the dead bodies are lying inside the house in such a bad condition? The smell will keep coming. So, Nina tries to contact her parents in Milwaukee again, but this time also there is no answer from there. After this, both of them sleep in the house at night. They slept comfortably, but a man sees them sleeping from outside the house. He does not seem to be a member of any gang, but he is definitely a drunkard. The next morning, when the drunkard is going somewhere with one of his companions, Nails catches him. The gang leader Bella, who is wearing a strange mask, tells the drunkard, "If you join our Nails gang, you will get to do everything. You will rule." But the drunkard is not ready for this, so Nails is about to kill him. Then, to save himself, the drunkard says, "Do you know, I saw a boy and a girl in a nearby house. It is difficult to find a girl nearby, so if you want, you can pick up a girl from there, but let me go." Bella becomes very happy after hearing this. "Wow, what information you have given. I have not seen a girl's face for months. Now it will be fun." The drunkard also gets happy that, well, my life is saved. But Bella does not give him a chance to be happy for long, and kills him right there, after which he leaves to go to the same house. Here, as soon as Mark opens his eyes in the house, he sees two members of Nailt's gang coming from the front. Seeing this, he gets scared that what to do now, and immediately hides in the room of the house with Nina. Nina is also very scared. Seeing him scared, Mark takes a screwdriver, because if he goes to get the gun, then Nailts will come to know that someone is present in the house. So, the Nailts search the rooms of the house thoroughly. But as soon as one Nailts is about to enter the room in which Nina is present, Mark comes from behind and puts the screwdriver straight inside his neck, due to which that Nailts is killed there itself. After this, Mark moves towards Bella, who is checking other rooms, but then Mark attacks him from behind and puts a screwdriver in his eye. He kills Bella there too. Friends, I have to admit, what a brilliant method it is. After this, Mark and Nina also go for a mill walk, but we are shown that someone is keeping an eye on them with the help of a sniper. So now, as soon as they both move forward, they see a closed supermarket on the way. So both of them take out whatever they need from it, so that if they get hungry on the way, it will be useful. But then the man who is keeping an eye on them comes there. His name is Nathan. He tells Mark to put his gun down, or else he will shoot me. Scared, Mark puts down his gun, but then Nathan takes off his mask and extends his hand towards Mark for a handshake and says to him, "Friend, I was just scaring you. I am not a member of any gang. I am also a domestic like you and live here with my family. You guys seem like decent people to me, so I thought I would try talking to you. By the way, my house is nearby. If you don't mind, you can come. Let's do one thing. We will have lunch together. My wife and daughter also live there." Mark and Nina are a little surprised that, how can a person suddenly become so friendly? Something is definitely wrong. But now they have no other way, because if they refuse, Nathan can kill them. That's why Mark also extends his hand of friendship. But then some gang members reach inside the supermarket, so the three of them hide themselves in a corner. The gang members had come to search the entire supermarket so that they can take whatever they find. Now, as they move towards Mark and the others, Nathan's son Shiv, who is hiding here, kills all the gang members with his machine gun. This saves the lives of all three. Nathan then introduces him to his son Steve. Mark also starts to believe a little that Nathan is a good person. He has many guns etc. That is why he is able to live comfortably with his family here. So that is why he and Nina sit in Nathan's car and leave for his house so that they can have lunch together. Now, as soon as these people left the supermarket, the people of the Plowboys gang reach there, who have surrounded all of them. Nathan tells both of them, "You guys wait in the car. I will come back after talking to them." After saying this, Nathan goes to talk to Jim, the leader of the Plowboys gang, and tells him, "Look, these two are my guests, so do not do anything to them. Otherwise, it will not be good for you. I am telling you beforehand." And friends, Steve has kept a machine gun ready inside the car so that if Jim refuses, he will directly kill everyone with the machine gun. But seeing the machine gun, Jim gets a little scared, and out of fear, he lets Nathan go quietly. So, Nathan also gets in his car and leaves for home. But as soon as they left from there, we see Bella standing far away, in whose eye, you will remember, Mark had just inserted a screwdriver. He is still alive. At that time, it seemed that he was dead, but now he is alive, and now he has reached here while chasing Mark, because he came to know that this Mark is going to Nathan's house. That is why he also leaves for Nathan's house, so that he can kill Mark there. Now, after coming inside the house, Nathan introduces both of them to his wife and daughter, whose family of 4 lives happily even in such an environment, as if everything is normal outside. But this is also good. Whatever moment we get, we should live it happily. Who knows, something bad might happen the next moment. So, while talking over lunch, Nathan tells Mark about a new gang that has been formed by children. The children of that gang attack with knives and kill people ruthlessly. Mark has heard about such a gang for the first time, that even children are forming a gang. Tell me. After this, when everyone has finished their lunch, Mark says to Nathan, "Look, now Nina and I have to leave. Thank you very much for inviting us for lunch. So, if you don't mind, can we have some meat? Because you cooked meat for lunch too. So if there is any left over, pack some so that we can arrange for food on the way. In return, I will give you a petrol can." Nathan says that it is not there right now. "I will catch someone from outside and bring it. I will cut it and give it to you." Oh my god. Now Mark is surprised. "I have not seen any animal around for months. Then whom will you catch from outside and bring?" Nathan says very coincidentally, "Whom? What human and whom? The meat we just ate for lunch. image was of a human. Friends, on hearing this, the ground slips under Mark's feet, and he starts vomiting right there. What have you fed us? You people are cannibals. You cook and eat humans. He calls out to Nina and says, Nina, quickly pick up your stuff. We are leaving. Now we will not stay here for even a minute. Then friends, Nathan shows his true face. He threatens Mark and says, stay with us respectfully and quietly. Otherwise, if you say even once in front of anyone that we eat humans, then just like Maggie is cooked in 2 minutes, we will cook and eat both of you like Maggie. Then Bella comes to the house, who points a gun at Nathan's daughter and says, look, hand over Mark and Nina to me, or else I will kill your daughter right now. Nathan also says, leave my daughter, take whoever you want to take. Then from behind, Steve stabs Bella in the leg. Due to this, the gun in Bella's hand fires, and what happens is that the bullet kills Nathan's wife and daughter. Nathan gets shocked. What has happened? Steve succeeds in killing Bella, but taking advantage of this firing, Mark immediately runs away from there with Nina so that he can save his and Nina's life. Otherwise, Nathan had gone mad. Who knows, he might kill both of them. Now on the way, Nina says to Mark, what have you done? You left Nathan and his family to die. Hey, do you care about anyone or not? They helped us. We should have helped them too. Mark says, what are you saying? Those people were not good. That's why I ran away from there. And now don't ask too many questions. Come on. Friends, till now Mark has not told Nina that Nathan fed them human meat, because if he tells, then maybe she will think too much and her health will deteriorate. Unaware of this, the argument between Nina and Mark starts again. Then, from a distance, some gang members keeping an eye on them fire a bullet. Oh no. Friend, this bullet hits Nina's shoulder directly. Mark gets scared, thinking, what has happened? So he immediately drives the car away from there. Here, Nathan contacts Jim over the radio and says, if you want the girl, then take Nina and also kill Mark. Jim becomes happy on hearing this, and as he is about to leave with his companions to kill both of them, he sees only the dead bodies of his companions, because Beth, the girl of Cherry Gang, had come here and killed all Jim's companions. Beth is the only member of Cherry Gang who is stronger than 10. She frees all the girls in Jim's custody and also puts all the weapons there in the car and leaves. The next morning, Nina wakes up inside a closed house where Mark had brought her, and he has also put a bandage on her wound so that it heals. Nina finds a note left by Mark there, which says, I am going to look for food and drink nearby. Till then, don't go far from that house. Stay there. I will be back soon. So, Nina is busy exploring the house. Then Mark reaches another house with a gun so that he can get some food and drink. But inside that house, he sees Nathan and Steve, who are kept captive. Before Mark can understand what is happening here, a man named William comes there, takes Mark at gunpoint, and says, wow, I got another goat for free. Now it will be fun. He brings one of his companions, who looks very big and like an executioner. William tells Mark, look, I really enjoy torturing people, so I'm making you an offer. You can easily leave from here by slitting Nathan and Steve's throats with a knife. Or, if you refuse, you will have to fight my executioner partner. Tell me, what will you choose? Mark could have killed Nathan and Steve if he wanted, but he doesn't do that and decides to fight the same executioner, after which a very dangerous fight takes place between the two of them. The executioner beats Mark a lot, but even then, Mark takes advantage of the fight and snatches William's gun and empties all the bullets inside him. After this, he kills that executioner too, but that poor guy looks very scared. He had fought with Mark only because William forced him to. That's why Mark leaves him alive. Also, he frees Nathan and Steve. Now Nathan apologizes to Mark and says, I misunderstood. You are a very good person. I pray to God that wherever you go, you remain safe. After this, they go their separate ways. Here, Nina finds notes stuck at various places in the house. Some are even stuck on the gramophone disc, and the song on the disc is Nina's favorite song, which Mark found with great difficulty for Nina and placed there so that Nina may become happy after listening to it. Then Nina starts dancing in the house by playing that song. Mark had done all these things so that whatever resentment was there between him and Nina Nina ends, and Nina does not decide to take a divorce. Beth is watching Nina dancing from outside, seeing which a smile comes on her face, because Beth never got a chance to be so happy. She is becoming happy in poor Nina's happiness. Beth never beats any girl, nor does she let anything bad happen to them. Even though she is the leader of a gang, she still works to save the girls. Now Mark also comes to the house, where he teaches Nina how to shoot a gun so that she can save herself if needed. With a little practice, Nina learns to aim quite well. So, while both of them are practicing, Beth comes inside the house, where she sees Nina's wedding ring, which Nina had removed and kept. Because, friends, she wanted to divorce Mark, so Beth keeps that ring with herself. Here, both Nina and Mark see a car in the garage of that house, like the car Mark used to have earlier. Mark had taken Nina for a drive for the first time in the same car. Seeing this, old memories of both of them are refreshed, due to which their fight also ends, and both of them come close to each other again. But then the gang members come and catch them both, and after catching them, they take them to their hideout, where gambling is played, not of cards, but of humans. They make Nina and Mark sit face to face on the table, and after tying one hand to the chair, they attach a gun to the other hand by drilling it. After this, the game of death begins. Mark and Nina will have to shoot each other 3 times, and the gun they have has 3 bullets and 3 empty ones. That means there are 6 bullets, right? There is a place to put the bullets. 3 of them have bullets, and 3 are empty. So if both of them are lucky, then both of them will survive after shooting each other 3 times. The rest have to bid on this thing, as to which time the bullet will be fired, who will survive which time, etc. Nina's first bullet goes empty, but the second bullet hits Mark's shoulder directly, due to which he gets badly injured. Both of them cannot free themselves and run away, even if they want to. But then, the people who are betting start fighting over money. Taking advantage of this opportunity, Nina frees one of her hands with great difficulty, takes the gun from the person betting, and kills him. After this, she frees Mark along with herself. All the gang members get angry. They try to kill them, but Nina points a gun at them and immediately runs away with Mark. But after this, it is not easy for them, because all the gang members start chasing them, but Nina goes far away from them. Due to her bravery, Nina saved her life as well as Mark's. Now Nina finally reaches Milwaukee, but after coming here, she comes to know from her neighbors that Nina's parents died a few days ago. Due to this, they could not contact her with the help of the radio. At the same time, gang members rule here too, but all the neighbors have tightened the security together. The whole locality is cordoned off with the help of vehicles, and people keep a watch from the rooftops all the time to see if any gang comes here. So bombs are also fitted at different places. Due to this reason, this locality has never been attacked by any gang, and this locality is living very peacefully. Now this thing makes Nina feel a little relaxed, but now she understands that Mark was right. The situation here is also the same as it was at our house. Once it had reached the point of divorce due to this very thing. That is why now she decides that as long as she is alive, she will never talk to Mark like this. That is, about divorce. So after Mark is also shot, the situation improves. After some time, when Nina is at home, she sees her neighbor talking to the gang people on the radio. He is saying, "The one you are looking for is right here." Now on hearing this, Nina gets very scared as to who this traitor is. So she tells Mark, "Get ready, the gamblers are coming." My neighbor turned out to be a traitor. He told the gamblers everything about us. Then the gamblers reach there with their whole army. So Nina and the rest of the neighbors start firing on the gamblers. Beth also reaches there, who herself starts attacking everyone with the machine gun she had taken from Jim, in which many gamblers are killed, but their number is very high. Then people of another gang reach there, who had come in a very dangerous car. They start moving towards this locality, blowing away the other vehicles barricaded on the way like dust, so that they can kill everyone. But then, Nina detonates the bomb planted there, due to which there is a huge explosion in that gang's car, and all the gang members are killed. Here, Beth gets shot, due to which she gets injured. So, she comes to Mark, and seeing Nina's wedding ring, she says, "Give this ring to him, and tell him never to take it off in future." As soon as she says this, the people of the gamblers' gang shoot and kill the poor girl. After this, they are about to shoot Mark too, but Nina comes there and kills him. This slowly leads to the elimination of all the galas. Only that traitor neighbor is left. As Nina goes to kill him, she finds the neighbor's dead body there, and in front of her, she sees footprints made of the child's blood, meaning that this is the same gang of children who killed people. As soon as she comes out and looks, she sees the girl from her neighborhood, whose feet were covered in blood. This means that this girl is a member of the same gang that killed the neighbor. After this, Nina comes to Mark, who makes her wear the same ring again. Nina then accepts it, because now she never wants to divorce Mark. After this, both of them leave Milwaukee so that they can move ahead in search of another safe place. And both of them are seen so happy together for the first time. This movie ends here with this mixed feeling. Rest. If you like the video, like the story, like the explanation, then like it, subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself. Thanks for watching.